Hello? What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday. Who's pumped to be here? Who's ready for the senior panel?
I'm a senior. Okay, this is not working. Okay, so I'm just gonna, okay, now it's working. Okay, so we're just gonna do some announcements and then we'll start with worship. So the first one is our summer finale. Who's gone to that before? It used to be the staycation kind of thing. So we're doing two things on Monday and Tuesday. Is it next Monday, next Tuesday? All right. Next Monday and next Tuesday. Monday is Six Flags. It's $45 to attend, which is actually a really good deal. So you guys should go. Well, there's no other information. Do you meet here? Okay. Anyway, Monday, Six Flags, $45 if you want to go, and then you can do that on the Instagram or talk to Tony. And then Tuesday is Rehoboth Beach. It's $10 to go. That's for driving, and then probably bring money for food and snacks and stuff like that. And the deadline to sign up for both of them is tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. So sign up before then in the Instagram bio.
All right, we will be having a 2-week break from GSM, so the rest of this month, the 10th and the 17th, there won't be any GSM, so don't show up, or you'll just be like standing outside. Yeah, you'll be weird if you show up. But yeah, so don't show up because we don't have GSM.
All right. Yeah, don't show up. And then the next thing is our kickoff dinner. So after the 2-week break, we're going to be back for the dinner. There's pizza. Your whole family's invited. We encourage you to bring your parents so they can learn about GSM and your leaders and stuff like that. You're welcome to come without your parents, though, just so you can also get more information. And that's August 24th, so it's the last Wednesday of August. And it's from 6 to 8:30, so kind of around the same time as youth group. And last one.
Momentum Lost and Found.
Yes.
So we have a bunch of items that were found at Momentum that were not claimed. So we're going to just like go off.
A red sleeping bag.
Is this anybody's red sleep? It's
Okay.
yours? All right, I'll put it here. Is it? No, you weren't there. Whose is this? Is this anybody's that's here? The white thing?
The tag.
Oh, that's a good.
The tag.
There's nothing on there.
All right, not claimed. Another sleeping bag. This one's like...
This one is a navy blue sleeping, dark blue
It
sleeping
looks like dark
bag.
teal.
This is dark blue. This is dark blue.
It's like a dark teal.
No, it's not. It's not yours.
All right, known for that.
A nice girl's white sweatshirt. It's definitely a girl's.
Divided.
I can promise you that.
It's divided, and it's a small. No. Okay. No one's. Oh.
If you don't
a
claim
makeup
it-
palette by Ulta.
Oh, that's mine.
Low-key, they're nice shades. They're nice. That's true.
Gavin, where's Gavin?
A belt?
Is this yours? No.
This is also a nice belt. Dang. Mhm. Oh, okay. Please put it down.
Energy done right, main care.
Isn't this Addie's? This is Addie's.
I don't know, Sport Tech.
Bailey's not here to confirm, but
Nice red sweatshirt.
Okay, then that's probably hers.
Is this whey protein?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Addie's.
This is Brenna's for sure.
Oh, this is a free T-shirt. Okay. You don't need more T-shirts, but. You know what? It's a T-shirt. I want to hear it.
I want to do it.
Oh, okay.
The Lego Movie. Whose is this? Is it actually? What is in here? It's really heavy. Oh yeah, there's two. You're welcome. Aw, dang it. I was really happy about that.
Does anyone want Momentum stickers? Okay.
I'll just.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Dang it.
You can just pass them out. Just raise your hand if you want a sticker.
If you want free
you can
Momentum stickers. You don't. Jack, this is your thing. You can have one.
You can put it on your water bottles. You can put it on your mirror.
You can eat them. They taste really good. I've had a few. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't condone that. Not at all.
They're actually
you know
not
what?
good for you. Okay.
Oh, okay. The sticker stays in your hand. It goes on you, or it goes on something you own. It does not go on any, or if you get permission to put it on someone. It doesn't go on anything on Gateway. None of that, because I don't want to be cleaning it off. All right.
All right. We're going to pray, and then the worship team's going to come up and sing some great songs, and then we're going to have our seniors come up.
All right, so if we can everyone quiet down, bow your heads with us, and then Leland's going to pray.
God, I just want to thank you for today. I want to thank you that we're all able to be here, that we're going to be able to worship you, that we were all able to stay safe, that you could just keep us safe throughout the week, that we'll have fun on Monday and Tuesday at Rehoboth and Six Flags. Amen.
Please stand and join us for worship. When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When all I see is the mountain, you see a mountain moved. And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear now, for I am safe with you. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. And if you are for me, who can be against me? For Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, you see the beauty. And when all I see is the cross, God, you see the empty tomb. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle, and nothing can stand against the power of our God. And almighty fortress, you go before us, and nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle, stand against the power of our God. Come on, sing it out. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. I've still got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense. So I won't be going under. I'm not held by my own strength, 'cause I built my life on Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful in every season. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaking. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. Rain came, wind blew, but my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through. Rain came, wind blew, but my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through. Rain came, rain built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through. 'Cause I'm standing strong on you. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through. 'Cause my house was built on you. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaken. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus. 'Cause He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would He fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. All right, I just want to take a moment and just have a little conversation with you guys. Nothing bad. Worshiping God with a sincere heart does not have to be super complex. If we are truly worshiping, we can worship God anywhere with everything that we have. We don't need this huge band with crazy flashing lights in order to worship God. Because if that's the case and that's the only time we are able to worship God, what is that saying to Him? Are we actually worshiping God with the right heart? We worship God because of what He has done for us. We worship God because He is worthy. We worship God to bless and honor Him. We worship God because we love Him. So let's take a minute, and I want you to finish this phrase. I worship God because, fill in the blank. I want you to keep this in your mind while we sing this next song, because I want you to be reminded of the reason behind why you are worshiping. Because God really, really wants to hear you mean what you say, to see you expressing your love for Him. So let's sing it out. Why should I worry what tomorrow brings and place my hope in temporary things? If all that I'm holding were to slip away, still I'm held by one whose name will never fade. If all I have is Jesus. If all I have is Jesus, I have all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have everything. Here in your presence, there is always peace that surpasses all I know and all I see. You are my treasure, worth more to me than what riches of this world could ever bring. If all I have is Jesus, I have all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have everything. I sing that again. If all I have is Jesus, I have all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have everything. There's nothing else, no better thing. You're all I want. You're all I need. There's nothing else, no better thing. You're all I want. You're all I need. There's nothing else, no better thing. You're all I want. You're all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have everything. If all I have is Jesus, I have all I need. If all I have is Jesus, I have everything. I have everything. I have everything.
Okay, let's pray. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for giving us this awesome day. Lord, thank you that the sun's shining and it's been a beautiful, warm day. Lord, thank you that we're just able to give it all back to you and praise you and honor you tonight. Lord, thank you so much for everyone in this room. They're here for a reason. And Lord, I thank you so much for coming down to earth and sending your son to die on the cross for our sins so we don't have to pay our penalty of sin. Lord, I just pray for the seniors as they're kind of anxious. Lord, just calm their nerves and help them speak from the heart. And I know it'll be a great night. And Lord, I just pray for their futures as they go on out. Lord, I just pray that you know their futures and you have it all in control. Lord, I just pray that you'd give them a peace about their futures that are coming so quickly. And Lord, we just give this night to you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Hello.
Hi, Jay. How's it going in the back? Is the mic on? Oh, it sounds like it's on. Fun.
Mic check.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think it works. Katie has something funny to say, so she's going to say the funny thing.
Okay, I want to make a joke. Is there a Michael or a Mike in the crowd? No? Well, this has been the mic check.
Check, 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 1, check, 2, check, check, checkity, 1, 2, check, 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 check. Yeah! Woo! Come on now. All right, here we go. We are live. We are ready. Let's go. Did you tell your parents about this tonight to like watch live stream? Did you tell your parents to watch live stream tonight? Probably not. All right. I'll make sure that I text all of them later on and tell them to go watch it back. Even though you probably don't want that. So here we're gonna do. First off, congratulations. You made it through high school. That deserves a round of applause. You didn't think you could do it, but you've done it, and I'm really proud of you guys. And so, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. We're gonna go down the line here. You're gonna say your name, where you're going, what's going on next for you in the next season of life, and your favorite cereal.
I'm Nate Felter. I plan to go to Liberty University to study elementary education. Honey Nut Cheerios.
I'm Katie McLean. I'm going to Pitt, and I'm majoring in business. And my favorite cereal at the moment is Raisin Bran Crunch, but it changes.
My name is Evan. I'm going to be working I already am working with my dad, for my dad, surveying, land surveying. And my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My name is Nate, and I did early college academy, so I have my associates already, so I won't be pursuing any more college, but I got a full-time job at GNC in Beaver Valley Mall, so I'll be moving there Friday, actually. And my favorite cereal is Fruit Loops, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm Abby. I am going to Geneva College for being a high school math teacher, and my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm Michaela. I'm going to Messiah University for nursing and probably Cheerios.
Yes.
I'm Mike Maffa. This fall, I'll be attending Lancaster Bible College. I'll be studying health and physical education, and my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm Will Lentz. Next year, well, I guess this coming year, I'll be doing an online program for a software engineering degree with Penn State. And since it's online, that should free up the rest of my schedule to keep going through flight school and then do theater kid things. I don't know. And my favorite cereal changes often, but right now, Cinnamon Life is pretty good.
Cinnamon Life. All right. All right. Now that we've learned the most important thing about your life and what is your favorite cereal right now, we can get into the not as important stuff. So, kidding. So, first question for you to answer as you feel led. What did you enjoy about high school? Besides nothing.
Okay, I'll go first. I enjoyed friends and then the freedom. You get, like, when you're like a freshman, you don't have as much freedom, but as you get older, like junior, senior, you can drive around, you can hang out with your friends, and then friends is the other one.
I'll parrot that. It's definitely friends. All like the fun and wacky and sometimes serious stuff that I've done with my friends has been the most enjoyable part of my high school. Yeah.
I'll say, I guess this might be more college tailored, but maybe in high school too. I didn't go to public high school, so I don't know. But networking with my teachers was always a pretty fun thing to do because you get to know them as a person instead of just your classmates.
At Conestoga, I really enjoyed the small community of friends that I had. I think we had a total of like 85 kids in the high school. So everyone really knew each other, and that's something I enjoyed. It made it really easy to build strong relationships with one another and include everyone in our activities.
Overall, I wouldn't say that my high school experience was pleasant, but I did enjoy spending time with friends, and definitely the community is what got me through it.
Yeah, I would say for me, making friends and the clubs I was a part of, especially theater, that was amazing.
Sweet. As Mikey said, Conestoga, and I should have said, what school did you graduate from? So quickly, go down, say what school did you graduate from?
Coatesville High School.
STEM in Downingtown.
Conestoga Christian School.
Conowingo Rising Sun Christian Academy and Cecil College.
Wait, say that one more time.
Conowingo Rising Sun Christian Academy and Cecil College.
All right. Mouthful.
Oxford High School.
Coatesville.
Conestoga Christian School.
Collegium Charter School. The smart choice for public education.
So good. Love it. All right, question number 2. Thank you for that. If your high school career was a song, what would it be?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Unfortunately, it seems like that fits your first answer. It's great.
Back Around by Half Alive, because it just keeps coming back around every year.
I'll say 8 Mile. The song 8 Mile, not the movie 8 Mile, like the actual song called 8 Mile.
Anyone else? Go once. I'd be tempted to ask if any of you would have a song for them that you would say, if you know them well enough, what you think their song would be. But I'm not going to do that. I know it's a. I mean, I gave you a week to think about it.
A week wasn't enough. I mean.
Question number 3. What is something you wish you knew as a freshman? So you've graduated, and something now looking back at me, I really wish I knew this as a freshman. Anything come to mind?
I wish I knew God, because I didn't.
Can't beat that one. Shoot.
I wish I knew I didn't have to rush around so much because I was running a lot my freshman year, but you really don't have to run everywhere.
You're right.
I would say something that I've realized is most things aren't that deep. Especially school-wise, yes, it's important. But sometimes for my anxieties during the school year, I would get so stressed about stuff. But sometimes it's just not that deep, especially socially wise and gossip. And I went to public high school, so it's a little different. But socially wise, some things just aren't that deep. Some things aren't worth worrying about. Some things aren't worth having anxiety about. So that's something that, especially senior year, I was thinking a lot of. I mean, senioritis, so it's it's not that deep. But for the other years too.
Another way to maybe word it, if I'm right, is things aren't as important as you once thought they were.
Yeah, most things blow over.
Mm-hmm.
And you still are alive. You're still in high school. Things are still okay.
That'll preach. That's good.
To kind of build off of that, especially as a freshman, the embarrassing stuff that you do, either nobody remembers it or no one cares that you did it most of the time.
Facts. Unless it's somehow captured on social media, then everyone remembers.
I'd say maybe that like grades don't define you, like they're not your worth, because I know like a lot of times you can struggle with thinking that like you have to be perfect in school to be actually smart, but you can be just as smart and have bad grades in tests and stuff like that.
If your teachers like you, you'll have a much better time. Like, don't be annoying in class, and then your teachers will like you. And then if your teachers like you, they will be nice to you. That's how it goes.
That's some very sage advice
Teachers
right
are
there.
people too, so like, you just treat them like a normal human being, and then it's pretty easy to make friends with your teachers.
Did you learn through trial and error?
No, my teachers always liked me.
Naturally, yeah.
I just observe observations.
Everyone else, right? Not you.
No teacher has ever disliked me ever.
Yeah.
That's 100% facts, and
Right. Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
live by that.
Totally. You say something?
I would say it's less of a concept and more of a skill. I wish I knew how to organize better when I was a freshman. And that's something I still struggle with now. Organization is very important, and I'm horrible at it. So if I'd known how to do it as a freshman, I'd probably know how to do it now. So there you go.
Do you feel like is there anything at all that helped you become more organized throughout high school years for you?
There's one specific thing where I have a whiteboard in my room now, and it's divided into 3 sections. There's like backlog, current sprint, and then today. And basically, I would write everything I have to do or like dates or anything on a sticky note and put it on the whiteboard. And then backlog was like, that can sit there for a little bit. Current sprint is like maybe in the next week, get it done. And then today is everything that I'm doing like currently today. That helped a lot.
All right.
So you mean to tell me you don't write on your whiteboard?
You put
With
sticky
a
notes on your
whiteboard.
I was thinking
You
the
just
same
put sticky
thing.
notes on it?
As a freshman, I wish I knew what whiteboard markers were.
Well, the sticky notes would be easier to move, right?
Sticky notes,
Exactly.
yes, that's
Then you
right.
can put
Sticky notes,
everything in your
I only have to
backlog
write
and
it
not worry
once.
about
Right. It is quicker to.
Yeah.
Actual whiteboard markers, they get
Yeah. Katie just wanted to be snarky. I get it.
Thank you, Evan. I actually was second guessing myself there.
That is not good advice. Don't listen to that one. I'm impressed that even as a high schooler you had that specific method.
Well, that's because my dad said, you're doing this.
Oh, cool.
Listen
I
to your
guess
parents.
if Dad tells you, yeah, yes, sir. Okay, so do you have any life or school hacks that helped you get through school that you would love to share with them?
Sticky notes are easier to move than whiteboard markers. I just learned that today.
Have smart friends. Don't,
For what reason?
so you can study together.
Okay, there we go. Just making sure.
But actually, like genuinely, like don't only make friends with smart people just to like study off with them or whatever. Don't cheat. But that's not what they're for. But it's nice to have smart friends because they can help you. And I'm planning to do that in college too, because if you struggle with a subject and your friend's good at it, they can help you.
It's good.
Keep track of your work, whether that's on a whiteboard or sticky notes. Otherwise, you will forget. It's going to happen. So make sure it's written down somewhere. That's how I really got all my stuff done. So.
I used to do that, and I had a planner, and the planner would work for me for like 2 weeks, and then like I would just like, I'd never use it again. So I use reminders in my phone. So if the planner thing, you don't think like you could stick to that, I use my phone every day, and reminders like helped me a lot during the school year, just like quickly writing down. I was allowed to use my phone in school, I don't know if everyone is, but like I would just like quickly type down my homework or something. So that helped me stay consistent.
Like everyone learns in a different way. So if you, like they were saying, like they have different methods for like remembering things. For everything that works, like just find your method, and then you'll have a lot easier of a time doing the thing that you're trying to do.
try and do your work as soon as you can. You will have so much more free time and just like time where you're not stressing out over stuff that's yet to come.
So what I'm hearing is that you're telling them that they should not procrastinate. Yeah. Got it. What? Work before play.
I like have a bad habit of doing that. Of like
No, that's
of like making myself do all my work before I like do anything.
That's a good habit.
It's like it's like a good habit, but I'll do it before like you can't eat breakfast until you do your homework. So then, it
okay.
gets bad.
So
but like
maybe a little.
But it's still a good habit to have in moderation.
Absolutely.
I think that if you are going into high school, or maybe you're already in high school, you're gonna find like at least 2 or 3 like really close friends, and make sure that they're like morally oriented, because like you will get tied up with the wrong crowd so fast.
I'd say if you need help, go to your teachers because like almost 100% of the time they want to help you. They want you to go to them.
Unless they think you're annoying.
Yeah, that's why you make friends with your teachers. So they want to
totally
help
playing.
you.
No, they want to help you. They want to see you succeed.
And if you don't want to go to your teachers, there's lots of apps out there that can be good to like not give you the answers, like don't cheat, but like you can use them to help you through stuff. Like there's this app Symbolab that'll like show you all the steps of a math problem so that you can actually learn what you need to do.
Or your friends. Your smart friends.
What's the app called again?
Symbolab.
Spell it.
Symbolab.
There you go.
I guess it works. She knows how to spell.
It's a math app.
Math and spelling are the same thing.
Naturally. All right, so what extracurriculars did you do outside of school, and how did that shape your high school experience?
Okay, I'm gonna get crap from this from my brother, but I played a sport. Yeah, and I'm not even that athletic, but I still played a sport and it was really fun. So I like literally decided to play tennis after freshman year. So I literally joined the team after. Like freshman summer, I was like, I need to play a sport. I don't know why, but I was like, I'm gonna join a team. So then I learned how to play tennis that summer, and then I joined the team, and I was bad, but I still made the team, and it was really fun, and I made a lot of friends. So I think sports are a good way. Sports are a good way, even if you're not that athletic, because I'm not. So.
Yeah, I second that. I also played tennis and sports. What a great way to make friends and also just like to have fun. And I did lots of clubs within the school, like theater, and I was part of FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and all of that was a great way to make friends at school.
Also, coaches are sometimes the best, and they're really great people sometimes. And also, if you go to a small Christian school, they're your teachers sometimes, and if your coach is your teacher, then they're your friend. And having teachers as your friends is good.
Thank you for that clarifier.
I tried to do football in 9th grade, but I broke both my wrists right before the first game. Yeah. So I did JROTC instead, and it taught me a lot of discipline and organization and gave me kind of a group to be in.
That's cool.
Pretty good.
What was that? What did you, because I remember I played football for Coatesville 9th grade as well. What did you do? I don't remember.
We were at practice doing these like backpedaling things, and I tripped and fell over and landed on my wrist.
That's right. I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, it
That
was,
was a practice for sure.
You better not have made fun of him when he fell.
No, it was just nobody knew what happened, so we were all just kind
Did
of
you do
sitting there.
your first responder stuff? Will, did you do your first responder stuff?
I hadn't gone through EMT school yet, so.
If only it would have happened.
Man,
a couple years later.
Mr. Moment as a freshman.
I know, I missed it. But yeah, sports are awesome. Also, theater. I enjoy theater a lot. But also just clubs. I mean, I bounced around a lot, like did computer science clubs and whatever. So, I mean, don't stress about it. Just do what you enjoy. And usually there's a really great group of kids there, so.
I played football in 9th grade, and I was defensive captain. My best friend was offensive captain. We were really good, and at least for the males, I don't know how female sports work. If you're a really good team as a male, you tend to get tied up with bad things really quickly, and it just happens. And usually the coaches are a part of it. So just be careful and don't necessarily feel like you have to fit in with your team if you're a male playing a team sport. You can be like different, and that's okay. You can fit in here at youth group.
That's good.
Tony, are these extracurriculars only school involved, or can it be like completely outside?
Anything.
Anything. Okay.
Because I know
So-
you've done something else. Like,
Exactly. So for the last 3 years, I've been a volunteer at my fire company, and
I saw it pop up on my watch. Yep.
I completed my Fire 1 class last fall. It was a 10-week program that got me my interior certification so I could do the real deal fires. And since June of 2019, I've responded to over 400 incidents.
Come on. That's awesome, bro. You think other people should get involved in being a firefighter?
Yes, absolutely. And like, not even just firefighting, just help out with your local fire company, help them out with recruitment. Even if you don't want to run like the intense calls, you can still ride the fire truck, help us out with tools, supplies, and anything on the fire ground. We could use everything.
I'll also add to that and say EMS is great. Just going through EMT school, you can learn, and it's like, usually it's only about 2 to 4 months, so it's not that much of your time. Well, it will be a lot of your time for those 2 or 4 months. But it just gives you a lot of useful skills that you can use wherever you go in life. Like, especially if you're going to be a teacher or you're going to play sports, do theater, EMS and medical skills are really great to have.
So if you want to learn how to be a firefighter or if opportunity, you go to Mikey. If you want to learn about EMT stuff, you go to Will. And if you want, you also mentioned earlier just nonchalantly about being a pilot. So if you want to learn what it means to be a pilot as well, you can go to Will.
I also didn't say that. Yes, also flying.
No big deal. It's be real time. So great. All right. So let's kind of dive into the spiritual components a little bit here. So did you attend public, private, Christian school, whatever, and how did that influence your faith? So going through high school career, public, private, Christian school, how did that influence your faith?
I went to public school, and I think it like showed me the challenges you go through as a Christian, and that like it's not as easy as people think it can be, and that you can get through those challenges.
I went to public school. It was like a small public school, but I went to public school. And it showed me like, honestly, it showed me how much people don't like Christians. Like, don't like the idea of religion, especially like the friend group that I kind of like was in, but like didn't want to be in. It was like a big whole thing. But it kind of just showed me like, it just showed me what other people are kind of like and kind of how much they don't like it. And it was sad for me, but I don't know, it was something that I noticed.
I also went to a public school, collegiate charter school. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was easy being a Christian there. It's not a very, public schools are not a very conducive environment to being a Christian. There's a lot of temptations and challenges that you will face at a public school, and even if you go to private Christian schools, you will face those challenges. But especially at public schools, so it's just, you have to stay true to who you are through Christ, and really just be comfortable in that. And it's also okay to not walk around and immediately give your testimony to everybody you pass in the hallway. It's okay to show the light of God just by how you act and by your morality, rather than trying to, scare everyone into being a Christian with, hell and hellfire. So.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah, I was in a much different environment at private Christian school for 3 out of 4 of the years of my high school. And I would say that, like, Bible class is the greatest thing. Like, I used to take it for granted, but, like, the fact that I had to learn Bible verses, like, memorize them, like, I wouldn't have memorized Bible verses on my own, and Bible memory is a really powerful thing. So I would say, yeah, that would probably be the most impactful part of Christian school. But there is a aspect of Christian school where you're not surrounded by the culture of the world, and you become a little separated from it. And this makes it harder for you to understand it, and that makes it harder to interact with people who aren't Christians. And also, when people talk about like sharing your faith and stuff, you're like, well, the people at your school, like, they don't know God, and then you're like, well, actually, they do. So that's a little bit of a challenge where it's hard you have to be intentional about meeting people who aren't Christians and like being in the world while also having the benefit of you don't have to worry about like being like the world because you have that community surrounding you of people who are following God like you are. So yeah, there's drawbacks and benefits to both situations, and yeah, those are like the specific drawbacks or benefits and drawbacks that I've noticed in Christian education.
I went to a public school, then I was homeschooled for a long time, and now I just got done like remote private schooling, so still basically homeschooled. And it was Christian curriculum, which actually in a way, nothing wrong with Christian curriculum. This is specific to me, or maybe some of you. In a way, kind of drove me away from God a little bit because it was kind of like linked to my school, like all the time, and I didn't like school at all. So when I was done that, I was like, all right, now it's time to go be with the rest of the real world and do what they do. So it was kind of like an association of like God is like in this piece of my life I don't like, therefore I don't really need him. There was other aspects. It wasn't just my schooling that drove me away from God, but that was certainly one of them and how that affected my faith.
So what did you try to do, emphasis on the try, what did you try to do to stay spiritually grounded in Jesus throughout high school?
This.
Yes.
Yeah, just church and youth group and trying to find other Christian people at my school, which I eventually, there weren't too many. But youth group was a big help in meeting people that were also Christians.
I'd go along with what Will said, but I would say like pray. Praying is so big. It's like, because especially since if you're like, oh, I don't have time to do a deep devotional, blah, 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 I don't have time to do this, I don't have time. Like, it's like you always have time to pray. It literally takes 5 seconds. You can do it wherever you want and do it however you want. So that was, especially like this last year, because it was crazy, praying would keep me grounded a lot.
So the same as what Will said, but also there were some Christian clubs within my high school, and so I participated in those so I could find a community of believers in my school. So I didn't necessarily feel like alone, I guess. So there was other people at my school that could be supporting me too.
And you already said that you participated in FCA, right? Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And chances are there's some type of Christian club at your school. And so maybe that's something that you can inquire about if you aren't aware. Or if you are aware of it, maybe try giving that a shot this year, potentially.
I didn't know God until the last half of my senior year, and I'll say that was a mistake, so take my advice and get to know God while you're beginning high school, because you could definitely avoid some challenges and barriers, or at least have like a crutch that you know is in support of your best future that you can lean on.
moving to a less spiritual route, do you have any funny or embarrassing stories of your high school experience that you would like to share? Judgment-free zone, hopefully, right? Judgment-free zone? Okay, great.
All right, I'll go. So my freshman year, like I said earlier, I would run everywhere because I always thought I had to be in a rush. And so one day I was running late to this one class because I took too long to pack up, and I had to go down this one flight of stairs to get to my next class. And I started to fall on the first step, but I refused to fall down the stairs, so I jumped down the entire flight of stairs, and all my papers flew everywhere, and it was great. It was great.
How big was the flight of stairs?
It was big-ish. Oh, well, there was 2 sets of stairs. There was one that was full of people and one that was empty. And so I took the empty one because I felt like I had to run, and with all the people in the way, I couldn't run to class, so.
Did you land the jump?
On my knees, not on my feet.
I'm sorry for your knees. Were you about to say something?
Oh, no, I was just going to say if I jumped down the stairs, I would have hit 40 people. Because she was late, so I was.
I can't really think of anything right now, but I did. There was one time where there was this one place in my school where there's a staircase going down, and there's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 teachers just chilling there talking, and it's by the entrance, so all of the kids are coming in. They just came off the bus. It was in the morning. I just gotten there, and they're all coming in. So there's a bus full of kids coming through, and then 7 teachers all at the top of the stairs. And I'm the only person trying to go down the stairs, but it was raining, and the stairs were very wet. So I took one step, and then I took all the rest of them at once, just sliding down on my butt. And they're like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'll just do the walk of shame back to my homeroom now."
Nice.
Does the story have to be about us?
I trust your discernment. If
It's
not,
literally just something dumb.
Great.
That was funny.
Go
My
for
2
it.
friends who are identical twins, they switched and went to like all the different classes during the last month of school. But like there was this one teacher who she really cared about the fact that you were supposed to be in class and like doing work when we are seniors who don't have any work to do in the last month of school. Anyway, but they decided to switch in her class, like start after lunch and switch in her class. And she called the twin up, and she was like, "Are you gonna turn in your assignments?" And he was like, "Yeah, I guess I will." And then he sat back down, and she never found out, and they got away with it. So if you're an identical twin, go for it.
not any identical twins. I don't even think we have any twins. Jason, who? I know Evan Seagreaves, but...
Yeah,
Evan has a twin named Jason who doesn't come to... Got it, okay.
They could definitely have switched because everyone gets them confused.
Got it. Cool.
There was one time, my friend was okay with this, all right? Like, he knew what he was getting into before he did this. He put on 2 pairs of jeans and leather pants because we thought it'd be a great idea to shoot him in the butt with a 9mm gun and see if it would go through it. And it did. It did go through it. He was hospitalized. We laughed at him. It was funny. A real gun, yeah. Like a real 9mm. We got in so much trouble. Yeah.
A real
Glock 19, 9mm. Yeah. We laughed so hard. It was probably the summer of my freshman year going into sophomore year.
I have so many questions. I'm not...
I think at 22 it wouldn't have gone through, to be honest with you. But
All right, we're gonna.
So what was everybody's reaction when they realized, oh, we just shot him in the butt?
Well, he screamed and we all laughed at him. And then we realized he wasn't okay, so we took him to the hospital and we're all good. But it was funny.
I'm not quite sure what to do with this information. All right. Great. That's that. I'm glad that happened before you met Jesus. I guess. I don't know.
The lesson is pick better friends than my friend picked that day.
Or just don't shoot people.
Or just don't shoot people.
Or don't shoot people.
Just period. Great. Awesome. Moving on. Any other funny and...
All right, so this took place here at GSM during the pig soccer game. I don't know if it was, I think it was 2019. This was Gavin Boyer's first youth group. He came here. He was getting to know everyone. And he came to me, he's like, what's your name? I heard people call you like 2 or 3 different names. I'm like, oh, I don't mind. You can call me Dave for all I care. He has called me Dave every single day for the past 3-4 years that I've known him, and he's never given it up. So he's still going at it.
It's impressive. Very impressive.
Well, I'll continue after Dave. At Momentum, like a couple of years ago, me and a couple other people were asking, where are you guys from? So we convinced them that we were from Hawaii and that we drove across the bridge that goes from Hawaii to California, and we drove the whole way from Hawaii to Indiana. And that was fun. They believed us too. Yeah, there's a bridge. No, there is. You didn't. No, there's a bridge. There. Yeah, we literally drove over it from Hawaii.
Clearly, guys, know your geography. That's totally geography. Clearly, I don't. What you got?
My 12th grade math teacher, in general, like, he was just weird. Like, there was a bug in the room, he would get a rubber band and try to shoot it with it. Yeah. Huh?
Like the assault guns?
I just learned about that recently.
Yeah, the assault guns.
Yeah.
Or like the last part of the year, all we did was play ping pong in his class.
Nice. All right, this question isn't on your list there. What is your favorite GSM event, moment, or events that you've gone on or been a part of here, and why, if you can think of it? You don't have to say a why, but favorite moment or event within GSM specifically.
I think it was Six Flags last year, and we were on a roller coaster, and at the very top of a peak, it just stopped. Because I think something was wrong with it, and we ended up sitting there for like 20, 30 minutes, and we had to descend down spiral staircase to the ground. Yeah.
So that was your favorite moment of GSM? Okay, great, awesome, so good. Love it.
So moving from feeling very unsafe, I think the safest I've ever felt, I don't even remember what the camp was. It was something with cabins, which narrows it down, I'm sure.
Yeah, naturally, yeah.
But there were a bunch of people just doing pranks on each other. And we, for whatever reason, we just weren't there. But Mikey stayed and was like keeping a perimeter around our cabin. And he would periodically, like, time it out, periodically go out with a flashlight and check the perimeter, and then he'd come back in and be like, it's clear, guys. We're like, all right, thanks, Mikey. And it was amazing. I've never felt like I had Secret Service protection before.
I got a platy for that, so it was worth it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I think like 3 all-nighters ago, we had this like inflatable obstacle course, like bounce house thing, and that was really fun. We would race through it, and like I think someone ended up like sleeping on top of it at the end, like when everyone was like tired and no one was using it anymore. Someone slept on top of it. That was a really fun thing. And then the all-nighter this time and the one before that, we played the zombies game, and that's always like my favorite part of the all-nighters is playing the zombies game and shooting little darts at people and having to pick them all up afterwards. That's not my favorite part, but yeah.
I'm gonna elaborate on that. I don't know if it's my favorite. I can't choose, but he reminded me of when I was stuck. We were stuck in the what is that? The breastfeeding room or whatever. That's what it is.
Yeah, the nursing mother's room.
That's what you use
Yes.
it for. The cry room. That's what you use it for.
Nursing mother's
okay?
cry room, whichever. Yes.
It's a bodily function. Deal with it. Anyway, so that's okay. So we were in that room, and there were like it was like Emmy, you, me, and like 3 other people, and we were like trying to like push the people out of the door, and like everyone was coming in, and it was high stakes, and there was probably music playing, and I felt like I was in a movie because I was trying to escape the actual zombies of like arms flailing through the door, and we were trying to like shove them back out without like trying to tap them with the darts or whatever. It was fun.
That's cool. Also, are you telling me, Evan, that was actually the year before me, so I haven't had the massive inflatable in the gym. Are you saying that should be brought back?
Yes, 100%. I won't be there, but you should bring it back.
Got it. Noted. Heard.
Well, I sent this to Grace, but she did not put it on my Instagram post, but it's okay. You messed it up, actually, but it's okay.
Sniped.
You're a failure, Grace.
You did not. I promise you, it's not the right thing.
Fighting words.
But momentum, because it was my first like big GSM event. So I'm gonna say momentum because it was fun. Thanks to our lovely youth staff.
Yeah, youth staff.
I'd say probably either the Hunger Games that was in the pouring rain, or last momentum. Well, the one that we just went to. We were playing. Lydia, Abby, and I were playing Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza with some people we just met, and I did all 3 motions at the same time for one of the things, and we just started dying laughing for like 5 to 10 minutes, and I was crying. It was so funny.
I doubled at the Hunger Games in the thunderstorm. Like I had just watched this video that said like, if you're outside in a thunderstorm and like your hair starts to stand up, it means you're about to get zapped by electricity. And we were like in the pit back there, like the retaining pond, and Katie's hair started to stand up, and we were like, oh no, you're gonna get shocked by electricity, and we just all ran away.
Oh, that's a true friend right there.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like, we don't have a Faraday cage.
Save yourself.
Because either way, she's getting struck by lightning.
Yeah,
so either she stays there or you tell her and she
I guess
follows
all,
you and you get
hold
struck.
hands and like spread it out evenly.
Yeah,
but I think it's
yeah.
just the last person then that gets shocked. And
Yeah,
I'm not
kind of
being
like
last
the
person.
Guardians of the Galaxy kind of moment where
Yeah,
they'll hold
yeah,
the
yeah. Dance battle.
Yeah.
You just have to beat the lightning with dancing.
Excellent. All right, we're just going to hit, here's the last question as we conclude our time here. So unless someone was like dying to answer that actually last one. Did anyone like really want to answer that last one? Yeah? No, the number 10. Is anyone like dying to answer that one?
I'm gonna tie number 9 and 10 together, so I'll just answer for 9.
Okay. Wait, got it. Okay, great. Last question then, to end our time. You're about to graduate, or you've already graduated. You're about to leave GSM, which is very sad, and we are going to be really sad to see you off. At the same time, we're so stoked for you to go off into the next season of life that you have. And so as this is our final normal GSM that you're being a part of, what any piece of advice or encouragement would you like to give to the rest of GSM before you take your leave?
I mean, stay organized, but just have fun. just have a good time. Get involved. GSM's probably going to be looking for a drummer. So
This is true. If anyone is musically inclined in that way.
Maybe learn an instrument. Maybe learn the drums.
In the next month.
Play those drums.
And I guess in the name you said stay organized. So are you you want to donate your whiteboard and sticky notes to them?
No, I should probably use that.
Got it. Okay.
Probably
So
continue.
they should get their own. Got it.
So we have one more question that Tony didn't read yet, and that is, who is someone who has been a big influence on you and why? Can all the youth staff stand up real quick?
You staff?
So to answer 9 and 10 at the same time. To answer 9 and 10 at the same time, your friends and the people that you talk to are always going to have biased interests in your future, but the youth staff has been in real life and they will be in best interest for your future. So talk to them. And thank you to all the youth staff that talked to me at Momentum. Especially Dan. Dan's not here. I don't see him at least. But tell Dan I said thanks for that night. He stayed up at like 4 o'clock in the morning still talking to me. So, yeah. For Dan.
That's good.
Be kind to yourself. Just remember, you're always your worst critic. Take things at your own pace and make mistakes. You're going to learn from them, and they're going to happen. So let them happen.
That's good.
Yeah, going along with that, just take it slow, because as it feels like it's going by fast, but as you get older, I sound so old. Again, life goes faster the faster you get older, but it's true. So just enjoy. There's so many events that you can do here. There's so much time that you have with your friends. There's so many fun things that you get to be able to do. I just encourage you, if you can do them, because you're gonna look back on it one day and you're gonna wish that you had enjoyed it more. It's true though.
Don't get old like Katie. No, but I would say that friendships are or in relationships are one of the most important things that you can make in this time. And school is important and all, but if you make good friends in with through God and good Christian friends, or they don't have to be Christian friends, but good people who are gonna stay friends with you, loyal friends. That's going to be the best thing that you can do with your time now is crafting those friendships.
I want to build off that too. For my freshman year, it was pretty bad. I did not get along with anybody. Some of it my fault, some of it their fault. Sophomore year, I found my best friend, and she has been my best friend since sophomore year. And I've been there for her, she's been there for me. And then in senior year, I became best friends with this girl right here. And she also been there for her, been there for me. The people that your close friend circle is the people that you're gonna rely on. And if they're morally oriented, then that's even better, because then they got your best interest at heart. They're gonna support you and they're gonna guide you toward that best interest. So keep a good friend circle.
And they probably won't shoot you in the butt.
They won't shoot you in the butt.
Hopefully.
Probably.
Can't guarantee it, I guess, but hopefully. No promises. In theory. That's right.
Take your safety concerns seriously, because you guys are not guaranteed a tomorrow. Things can happen, so always look out for yourself, look out for others, make wise decisions, because I know everyone here cares about you. So we want to see you tomorrow. And don't shoot people in the butt.
Be yourself. Don't feel like you need to change completely who you are to fit in or make friends.
That's good.
Remember that mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell.
And on that very profound note, last call.
I'm gonna say, aside from just the spiritual direction, just like don't cheat your way through school. It's so easy to cheat your way through school, and I did that, and I did it all through high school, and I got scholarships for it and everything, and eventually I was gonna crash and burn, and it was gonna be bad, and senior year it almost happened. So like, just like actually read the book. Like that sounds so corny, but like actually just read the book and like study and don't cheat because it's so easy to do that right now.
Yeah, also sometimes the books are good. Reading can be fun if you just don't hate it. It's like,
That's right.
yeah, books are awesome. Books are like TV, but like there's more of them, and you can imagine it any way you want. And it doesn't get canceled by Netflix because Netflix sucks. You don't need internet to read a book.
All right. Seniors, graduated seniors, thank you. Here's what I want to do. Before we conclude our time, I should have told you this up front, there won't be a small group naturally. You'll go right outside, and there's snacks at the counter when you head out in a moment. So here's what I would do as our final piece to conclude our night together is I want to ask all of you seniors to stand, and you're going to come down this direction. Everyone else is going to stand. We're going to push some of these chairs aside, and you're going to come around the seniors, and we're going to pray over them. So you're going to awkwardly get into the center, and then everyone else is going to stand around. Now you can leave them there. So all seniors in the dead center. So you gotta make a space for the seniors. So like the center is like right here. The center is like right here. So seniors this way. Seniors this way. Evan, Katie, this way. Center is right here. Here we go. All seniors into the center. Center, 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 center. All right. And then, here we go. Hey, Will and Mikey and you guys take 3 steps forward. 3 steps forward. Keep going, 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 keep going. And then students, you can come around this direction now and fill in this direction. See if you can get a hand? I don't know. All right. And now if I could have relative silence. Here's what we're going to do. 11th or 12th grade small group leaders, would one guy and one girl leader be willing to pray over our seniors? So who would like to do that? One guy and one girl, 12th grade small group leader. That's right, Don is not here, so it's on you. Jay or Getchell? Great, Getchell. All right, so Getchell and then Ashley, and then you'll say amen. So and as they pray, in the quiet of your heart, would you just affirm the prayers that Getchell and Ashley are praying, or pray on your own for them and for where God's taking them next? So let's pray over them right now.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this group. Thank you for everyone here that we get to be here together as a body of believers. Thank you for the seniors, the time that they were here, time we got to spend with them, and all the work that you did in their lives. I'm grateful to be a witness to that and be a part of it at times with many of these students. And I'm
sure many students and leaders here can echo that. I thank you in advance for the work that you're going to be doing in their lives upcoming. I just pray protection over them. I pray that you just support them and they would just find success. Whatever that looks like and whatever their next steps are, that they would just follow you, grow closer to you, and love you more. And we just thank you for this time and thank you for these students.
God, I just thank you so much for this community that they got to either grow up in or whatever time that they've spent here, that their lives were just impacted. And God, I just ask that as they step into this new journey, that you are just by their side and that they learn to build habits to continuously have faith in you and to lean on you. And God, I ask that you just bless them with a community that holds them up when the seasons get hard. I pray that they even keep some of the connections out here back at home. And I just really ask that you just bless them as they walk through this, God, that they find who they are through you and not through what others or college tells them that they are. God, I ask that you just put a hedge of protection over them, God, that you keep them safe in this new journey and that you take away any anxiety or pressure that may be put on them. And God, I pray for their families as some of them are going to be letting go of their children as they embark on a new journey and that they're going someplace that may be a few hours away, that this could even mend some relationships with their parents or make them stronger and better with their siblings. But yeah, God, I just thank you so much for them. I'm so thankful that all of us got to have a small piece of their story. And God, I just ask that you just really bless them. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Can we get up for our seniors one more time? All right. Hey, as we go, if I could have your attention, as you go out to the lobby, snacks are available. Just, don't bombard it like crazy. Just do your normal, respectful, grab your snacks, so on and so forth. Seniors, if you can stay in this room just for one more second, but you guys are dismissed. See ya. For the seniors. Thank you, Lydia. Seniors, we're going to get a picture with you guys up on stage. All right, great. We can throw cookies afterward. Let's see. There's 8 of you, so I'm gonna stand perfectly in the middle of all 8 of you.
Water bottle.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Tony's gotta be in it, bro.
Yes. It's about Jesus. And never mind. I was gonna say.
Hey, wait a second.
Very fun. You guys want to do a silly one, or are you two?
No.
I feel like we.
I don't mind.
No. Very fun. Okay.
Hey, seniors.
Yes, Tony.
That was close.
Will you be really